What the fuck is up, guys? Welcome to the Sub Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Chris Cheney, and across from me, virtually, we have my two partners in motherfucking crime. We got Luke Trevisi. What's up, buddy?
What's up, buddy? I'm
We
here.
got Lawrence Deloach.
What's up, buddy? How are you?
What's going on, guys? It happened.
It fucking happened.
They counted all the ballots. It took 4 days for some reason, but we got Mr. Biden as the president-elect. How do we feel?
I mean, amazing. I'm very excited to have Joe Biden as the president-elect. I'm very vocal about we needed to get that clown out of office, and I'm just happy. It feels good. I mean, see Biden, and Kamala, and I'm extremely excited.
Yeah, man. I'm pretty excited too. My one thing is that since I'm seeing a lot of blue, it feels like a really shitty time to have a red microphone.
Nah, you still won with a Supreme mic, bro. Like don't let that get to you. But
No, of course.
nah,
The spray painted blue.
No, can't do that. I might spray paint my other one a different color. I do like having different color mics on stage.
Is you still doing that joke?
Yeah.
Is it working?
Yeah, it's working a little bit better each time. It's figuring it out.
So
Notice he said it's not working. He just said it's going a little better each time.
Exactly. It's not because I wouldn't lie to you. I wouldn't say it's working 100%.
Right.
There's still kinks to be worked out because it's a lot to get over as a comedy audience.
We're all clearly very excited about Joe, though.
Absolutely.
Kamala being the first woman in the vice president seat is going to be pretty sick. She's also the first person of color, which is dope.
And she's Asian too. That's pretty lit.
that's also lit.
Everybody, dog.
And she fucking wears Chuck Taylors and Timbs, so you already know she's bout it like Master P is. Nah, I fucks with that, man. Like she's got her own style, and we saw her on fucking Complex. She was doing a thing. I'm happy, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, did you watch the sneaker shopping episode, Chris?
I did not. Fill me in.
What'd
she cop?
Just Converses. She was she bought her own pair of Converse and she donated like 30 pairs, right?
Yeah, it was like 20, 30 pairs to I forgot what university or what foundation, but she donated some pairs.
Yeah.
It is funny to see the younger or more, not even younger, because I'm not saying Kamala is like necessarily young. She's like not our age, but it is funny to see how the politicians would like reach out to like certain groups. Like with AOC, she did the Among Us Twitch live stream, which like broke like multiple records, and then Kamala Harris doing like sneaker shopping. Like the Republicans have no idea what's going on. They're like, why are they Joe LaPuma? You know what I mean?
Doesn't look like a cat at all.
But no.
Yeah, okay.
No, go.
I was gonna say I think it's awesome to see that politicians obviously they're trying to get to that younger base, but it's also cool for politicians to be in the loop of whether it's maybe not streetwear but just fashion and things like that. I think that is awesome. It definitely she definitely probably resonated with a lot of the younger generation. They came out, they voted, they did their thing. I'm like I said, where were you guys when you found out?
So no, all right, you go first, Luke.
I was at home. I was in my underwear. I was making penne alla vodka. And my girl texted me and she was like, Biden won. And then
wait, at what time was this?
This was like 11 in the morning?
Yeah, I was making penne alla vodka.
You're making penne alla vodka at 11 in the morning?
No, I got a text at like 12.
But noon pasta?
Noon pasta, yeah.
Oh, you're an animal.
I'm an Italian is what I am.
You're a fucking animal. I would never eat pasta at noon. Penne alla vodka?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I made it myself. It was banging.
I ain't got that in me. Pasta at noon, bro. That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's egregious. Although, you know what? I would have like a full Katz's pastrami sandwich at noon, so I can't speak totally.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't eat. I have to have something kind of sweet in the morning for breakfast. Like maybe like a muffin or like cereal or something. I can't just go full like heavy meal like pastrami or like Chinese food. I can't do that. It's got to be some type of buffer. Like
Yeah, yeah. I mean, no, you're right. I should do something like that. Maybe a banana before I fucking
Yeah,
just
like a
yeah.
banana, like some type of fruit. Like sometimes I do smoothies for breakfast, but I just can't go full penne alla vodka. Like I would.
It's
I'm a
crazy,
madman.
dude. Just penne at noon.
Do you see my body? I have a metabolism of a cheetah. It
I,
just goes so fast.
I see.
I'm the best. I'm the best. My metabolism is the best.
Luke the cheetah, Trevisi.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a thing that happens when you're 30. Like I don't know.
Were
Like
you?
if these guys don't eat penne alla vodka in the afternoon.
Oh, I
like,
thought you were about to call us fat. I'd be like, bro, you gotta watch your mouth.
no. You guys are very in shape. But at least you don't eat penne alla vodka in the afternoon.
I had a late Friday. I was working like just so late, so I was actually planning on sleeping in. But then I was woken up by the screams of women yelling Biden outside my window. And you guys have been to my apartment. You know I'm in the basement. So
Yeah.
me hearing these screams, I was like, I woke up and I was like, what are they yelling? And then I was like, oh, Biden won. Because it wasn't like women screaming that I thought I should be like, I should go check on them. I was like, oh, I should remain hidden. that's the type of yelling I was hearing. I woke up to them yelling Biden.
Yeah, I was at my barber shop and
We can see.
and, and one of my boys had texted me and he was like he had showed me the screenshot of Biden winning, and then all of a sudden all you hear is motherfuckers beeping their horns. It literally felt like a dictator got overthrown, or like the Knicks won a championship, like your favorite team just won a championship. And it was
Look at
great.
your two examples.
No, that's
Two
that's
things
what,
that very rarely happen.
yeah, the Knicks winning the championship and the dictator getting
Dictator
overthrown.
get overthrown.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. White motherfuckers was out in full force in Brooklyn, like they.
Oh
was,
yeah.
Like, yeah, that shit was wild. Like I saw a white dude with a "fuck Donald Trump" T-shirt, like just running up and down Myrtle Avenue. It was wild. I never seen. It was. I told my boy. I said, this is like when Obama won. How black people was like running up and down the streets. You know what I mean? This is white people's, black people's Obama moment.
This is white people's, black people's moment. White
Yeah.
people's Obama moment.
This
It's
is
very funny.
So.
Just me and Mike Coscarelli, former guest, and my roommate. I think we've said that. We hopped in the whip and we went to West 4th to see that shit, and that was a super spreader event if I ever saw one. Motherfuckers out there just crammed in by the cellar. What's that park? Washington Square Park. Yeah. And then we went to Times Square thinking there was gonna be something going on there. Dead, but like the lower half of the city where all the kids are, like NYU shit, like that shit was popping.
Yeah.
Jumping into the fountains and shit.
Yeah, motherfuckers doing crazy shit. But it was cool to see.
It was dope to see, man. And at the end of the day, hopefully we get back on the right track in terms of this country and less divisiveness. Hopefully. I mean, obviously it's gonna be hard, but let's do the damn thing,
I do like. I saw the video of the people in DC singing "You About to Lose Your Job" outside the White House. That was pretty fun.
You about to lose your job. I'm telling you, black people make the dopest memes. Like we make we make memes popping, shit crazy.
I've been saying this for years. It's the one usually whites steal from black culture and we ruin it. Memes was definitely a white thing at first, and then when people of color found it, they elevated the shit out of it, dude. They took that shit and made it 100% better all the time.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, man.
I got real nervous over what you were about to say. I was like,
I did too. I did too.
We're not done, bro.
No, stop.
I get nervous when Chris talks. So
just generally speaking.
Did y'all see Dave Chappelle on SNL? His monologue.
Yes. Oh, I didn't see it. Fill me in, guys.
It was great.
It was great, man. It's Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Actually, no, don't. I don't even want to just watch it, because if we say anything, it's not going to be as good if you watch it with fresh eyes and ears. You know what I mean? Yeah. So just watch it. And listeners too, watch it. I mean, similar to what were we talking about last week? Someone didn't see some shit, and we were just saying watch it. It's like better just if you hear it with your own eyes.
Yeah, just take a listen. He's at that level, man, where it's just like even the fucked up things are are just amazing. You know what I mean? And I rarely say that about a comic because I hate to use this term, so like such a narcissist when it comes to comedy. Like I'm like, man, fuck that. Like, I don't care who they are. I don't care how great you are. I'm like, because you have that ego thing to yourself. But I watch Chappelle and I'm just like, wow, like he knows how. I mean, obviously he's been doing it for 30 years, but he knows how to just bring it out in people.
It was like a 15-minute monologue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he's the only guy who could do that.
Top
They were
5
like,
dead
let
or
him
alive.
go. You know?
Like he did the 15-minute monologue. He did one other sketch. I don't think he did another sketch for the night. Like I think that was it, if I was correct. Like,
I didn't actually watch the show, so I don't know. But yeah,
he did the monologue, and I think he did one other sketch. Was the very first sketch, and then I think the cast just took the rest. Like if I'm correct, I saw like I think a little bit after Weekend Update, so maybe there was like 15, 20 minutes left, but.
I saw that Chappelle show was trending on Netflix. So like that, think about that, Luke. That's the gravity of.
Yeah.
My man did 15 minutes, and then the whole country started watching Chappelle show again.
Oh hell yeah, dude! That's the Chappelle touch.
Yeah, honestly, that was one of those shows, man. I can, obviously I'm older than both of you guys, but I remember being in college, and man, I think it was like I think he used to come on Tuesday or Wednesday night, but I had motherfuckers would be tucked in their room watching the Chappelle show, man. You know what I'm saying? Just tucked, like everyone. Like it was like one of those things that brought everyone together, no matter what color you were. Like you just fucking wanted to laugh, and it was like, wow, this guy. That's what
I have a Wu-Tang Financial hoodie. I have a hoodie based on one of his bits from the show.
Mm-hmm.
I remember watching they used to put up the full episodes on YouTube when YouTube was still and like the Wild Wild West, and I used to watch those as a kid. That was great.
Yeah, man. It's son. He's at that level, man. They put in. Obviously George Carlin got his flowers, but he also he's looked at as a different type of thought process comedian. But people are like putting Chappelle in that lane.
Mm-hmm.
And he's already people already say he's the GOAT, and he's mid to late 40s. Yeah. So imagine him 15, 20 years down the line, in his 50s or 60, early 60s. It's insane, man.
We could all day just talk about how great Dave Chappelle is. That's how great he is.
Yeah, he's great, man.
He's absolutely great. And oh boy, Trump is taken as like a real loser, right?
Fucking loser.
Oh, bro, his Twitter right now is the greatest it's ever been.
Oh my God. Yeah. He was like an hour before they announced the election. He was like, I won by a lot.
By a lot.
Yo, I've been saying things by a lot. I've been walking in the room. Oh, you guys are watching the football by a lot, huh? That doesn't make any sense. It's just so funny.
A lot. Seems like he wants to take this to court, but obviously it's not. Whatever, man.
Everybody's like, nah, bro, it's an L.
It's an L.
Just hold the L.
Anderson Cooper on CNN called him like a turtle, like a fat turtle on his back, kicking around,
flailing around like a fat turtle. Yeah, man. He wants to take it to court. Obviously. I mean, listen, dude. You got to realize when other countries are fucking hyped that you lost, you got to just realize. And he, and I'm gonna say this. He prior to obviously holding the highest title you can as a politician, he was, people, rappers, he was liked in social circles, because no one really, the fucked up shit really never came to light. But, him as president, just, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
oof.
I mean, to get off politics, just again though, happy that Biden's going to be the guy. Getting off politics though, moving into another loser who doesn't. I
don't like how you really stirred that, changed that, Chris. As the white man on the podcast, I ain't like how you really was like, I don't want to talk politics no more, man. We should talk.
Look at this guy.
Look, I'm just sad they didn't even mention Kanye once during the.
Yo, Kanye got some votes.
No, actually, wait. Lawrence was pressing people, trying to find out who voted for him.
In our Discord, Lawrence was fucking pressing people.
Bro, yo, you were. I know this motherfucker was texting people, going did you vote for? Didn't you text me? You were like, did you vote for him, motherfucker?
I want to find someone that actually voted for him. I want to kind of just like have a conversation with them. I just want to like, that's the real reason. Like, I just want to kind of, I want to make it interesting, for the people to listen to. That's why. But I can't really find anyone that voted for him, so it's going to be a little. And I don't want to like, like do a sketch where it's like, or something where it's like a person actually didn't vote for him, but and then I just wanted to be authentic. So
Right. I got you.
Oh, got you.
But yeah, like Chris was saying, man, dudes are suing, dudes are getting sued.
Yeah.
Fucking Nike is out there, man. Hey, pit bulls, man, when it comes to the lawsuit game.
Yeah.
Warren Lotus again is just really struggling out here.
Back in the news, baby.
This guy doesn't know when to quit. Him and Trump both need to like get in a room and like just talk this out. Like, we should just give up, huh?
Just give up.
I'm just saying they didn't vote. They didn't count the votes right. And I'm just saying my shoe doesn't look like Nike shoe.
Hilarious, man.
I mean, what I did think was cool is Jeff Staple like came out and was kind of like, "Yo,
that was an interview. I don't think that was for. So what Chris is talking about is Warren Lotus posted in his story that he was going to countersue Nike.
Yeah.
And then he followed it up with a video of Jeff Staples. Now, it's a little vague where this video comes from. It looks like an interview from like another source, honestly. But Jeff talks about the origins of Nike, which I've mentioned before. They're bootleggers. They stole their shoes. They learned how to like make shoes from Onitsuka, and they started like making their own versions of the Onitsuka shoes to sell to people because they were selling too many. So they're the original bootleggers. The reason, and kind of one of the reasons why I don't like how this is going, and I was pro Warren to begin with, was because it's a lot of these billion-dollar companies where they pull a lot of shady shit. And then when they get to the top, they pull the ladder from under them and they make a bunch of laws where it's like, no, you can't do this anymore. It's like, but that's how you got there.
Yeah, so I'm pulling up at least the visual so we could see. I can't tell exactly where he is. I don't recognize the scene, or I don't really recognize.
I mean, it's his place, right? This is
it?
His place. I mean, there's so many SBs on the wall. This is probably his place.
He's like being interviewed though. That's not his place.
Which
Free Tiffany dunks.
Yeah, which online presence do you know that has a bunch of SB dunks in the background? Oh, maybe like everybody? Everybody on social media besides us, because we're real people?
2 chunky dunks, all 3 bears, the pigeon, the 7-Elevens that were canceled, right? Those are Supremes? Wow,
yep,
that's crazy.
Supremes,
Yeah.
Pigeons, yep.
Jedi's. Up top, you see reverse skunks.
See some Jedi's in that bitch.
Yeah.
That might be like, yeah, I don't know where that is, but it's super current because he's wearing a mask, so it's not like it's even an old clip.
Strange Loves to his left.
Strange Loves to his left. Oh, such a nice shoe. Fuck.
I mean, I think he was literally like just talking about that situation and going like, yo, Nike is essentially a bootlegger.
Yeah.
This is like the conversation of like what is a bootleg and what is a custom and what is okay and what is not okay keeps like the conversation is getting so like the line is so blurred. Everyone's making really good cases on either end. Like, I'm not saying that like Jeff Staples saying that Nike's like originally a bootlegger is like a pro or a con to any of these arguments, but it is interesting to think about.
It is a history lesson. It's not even not even an opinion thing. It's just a history lesson. And the biggest thing that he got hit for in this case, because he got sued again by Nike for the replacement dunks. Did we talk about that last week, or I don't remember?
No, I know. We just shit on him. And then
we just didn't like the
we just shit on him. And then Nike was just like, we don't like him either.
We don't like him either because like the sole was exactly the same as the midsole and sole area was exactly the same as the SB still. And they were like, how many times do we have to teach you this?
So, okay, wait. Here's the thing now, though, because now I'm like, I want a pair.
Me too.
Yo, because you wear the Sue dunks, the got sued dunks, like the fake got sued. Like, yeah, I'm with that now. Like, that's just I guess this is where it lies for me. Is like now there's enough of a story. What?
I just realized something. We made the Let's Get Sued ones before Warren Lotus did. Let's fucking sue Warren Lotus.
We did.
We made the Let's Get Sued ones.
We did do that.
We did that.
Do you still have the paper? There's no way you have it.
No, we posted it on our Discord. It's in there.
Is it? Maybe it's on the Instagram.
the
I don't know.
archive.
There's a photo of that somewhere.
But we did it first. I think we have a case, guys.
Lawrence, he's not wrong.
He's not. He's definitely not wrong.
It's very funny that you remembered that. I forgot all about that.
I totally forgot until now.
No, but to me, there's enough story where I'm like, okay, I'd wear the shoe.
Yeah, it's like it's a history piece at this point.
Even the ugliest of the replacement ones, like the one with the blood spatter, like I'm on that now. I'd wear those. How do I get a pair? Can I get a pair?
I don't even think he can give those out.
No, you can't. I want them.
I want them.
Those shoes are so bad. They're the worst shoes that's ever existed.
It's crazy because that was my whole concept too. What if we made the worst shoe out of all the technology?
You did, Luke. You said let's make the worst shoe and then get sued, and that's what Warren Lotus did.
Warren Lotus listens to the show. I'm sick and tired of the entire sneaker industry. First of all, when Biden won, Chris posted a story photo of Biden with the got him sign.
Yeah.
Okay.
Complex 3 hours later, same fucking picture. I'm tired, Lawrence. This world,
This is so funny.
disrespects the shit out of Sup Podcast.
I definitely agree with you on that. I mean, we talking about Hypeless Heat, and then what the podcast?
Yeah, they had like their shoe, like their sleeper picks for the summer or some shit.
I'm sure there's someone out there listening and like, let's just steal their shit.
That's so funny.
So where do y'all think the end game goes with Warren Lotus? What do you think happens? You think they just bankrupt him and then just be like,
Oh yeah, dude, it's toast.
Well,
He's done.
I don't know. Well, he's saying that the shoes have a utilitarian purpose, right? I think he might look because we're looking at it from a sneakerhead perspective, like people who like understand like the history of these brands and understand like different pieces of the shoe and the different functions of the shoe. If you bring this to a judge, the judge is going to be wearing fucking dirty New Balances underneath his robe. You think he really gives a shit about the midsole of a fucking fake of a replacement dunk? I don't know. I really don't know. I think he might be able to get away with this one.
You know, looking at him now, actually, you know what? We gotta. They look different than so it's clearly different than the staple ones, but not by much. But I guess it's close enough. This is just crazy. But yeah, dude, he's toast. This dude's done. I mean, look at all he did was do other people's shit.
Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing how much I still get pissed off about the Kobe shit that he did. You know, with the Kobe joint, with the flames coming out of the like
this shit right here, right?
Well, he did a Kobe with it was a skeleton, but it had flames coming out. So then he was like, out of respect to Kobe, I'm gonna take away the flames but keep the skeleton. It was like, dude, like,
yeah,
I just give up Warren Lotus, but yeah, I'm looking. Like I said, hopefully Nike just really stops the shit and doesn't give, anyone else the idea, because I've always, and we've talked about this on the podcast, I've always wondered why they never went after Bape, why Bape was able to continue to succeed for years, and as and guys like Warren Lotus, but Lotus was getting too cocky for his own shit. So
yeah,
I mean, at least Bape was. They were doing their own colors and they were patent leather and doing wild shit. But like Lotus is literally like, oh man, like I'm gonna give people the sneakers that they couldn't get from Nike, and I'm just gonna put my own spin on it and make
I think what happened with Bape is like I think that's the reason why SBs are so like have so many crazy designs on them is because of like the Bapesta. Because like you take that kind of where it was like the whole argument for the Bapesta was one, the patent was finito on the Air Force One, and then two, the designs and like the patterns were unique. So now with the SBs, they were like, oh, let's just fucking use everything. so
Mm.
nobody can like even argue that silhouette can be used in any other way.
I'm not sure. I mean, I don't
It's
know.
all speculation.
Yeah, I mean, I just do it. I would love to see him try again, kind of. Now I'm like rooting for him. I'm 180 on this deal. Like, just keep trying. I mean, he's done for sure. It's over. He's gonna go bankrupt. But like, I want to see him keep trying.
I don't know. Yeah.
Mm.
It's either one of two things is going to happen. It's either Warren Lotus comes out alive and his sneaker brand it just shoots up in value, or he becomes bankrupt, has to leave LA, and never show his face again.
Never show your face again, Warren Lotus.
Literally two extremes. Those are the only two options I think that are possible for this man.
Never show your fucking face again, Warren Lotus. Guys, listen. I know as much as I want to wishing evil things upon Warren Lotus financially in terms of these fucking bootlegs, there are other actual sneakers that look like bootlegs, but they're real that we're going to talk about. Let's talk about the fives. I know, Chris, you weren't around, I believe, when Luke, myself, and Isaiah Lorenzo spoke about them, but what do you think about those abominations?
Just as you said it, abominations. I don't understand that series of shoe at all. I mean, all right, let me backtrack. Conceptually, I get like, all right, let's just like mix match some of like people's favorite shoes and shit. But they're always horrific looking, and they never go that you can't wear them. You look stupid. You look like a clown.
I've never been a fan of I've never truly been a fan of the What The series, except for some of the basketball models, like the Kobe's and LeBron's. But yeah, like this is just obviously a cash grab, and they're gonna attract the people who want to be flashy, but they're fucking horrible sneaker.
You have to be like Offset to wear this. You can't like no normal dressing person can wear these.
You could be 15, 16. You could be a teenager, I feel like, and pull those off if you want.
Probably.
But it just doesn't have to be Offset like a celebrity. I think celebrities dress horribly anyway. I think half of those motherfuckers can't dress even with a stylist. But I feel like if you're a kid, but a normal person, like I think they're gonna sit on shelves anyway.
Yeah. I'm not crazy about them either. The What The series is interesting every time. It's like, conceptually I'm for it, and then you see the execution, and every time it just doesn't work. Like I think they just use too many patterns. Like you just use too many designs.
Well, how many designs can we count out of that one? Can you bring that back up, Luke, for a second?
Yeah, I got you. So
because there's like three references on each shoe at least, right?
So I've got on one side I can tell for sure we've got the Bel Airs. On the red side it's Raging Bulls, Bel Airs.
Yeah.
Metallic fives with the midsole with the
and the tongue.
Well, the tongue is like green bean fives. It looks
like. I was gonna say green bean. It looks like the left one's glow in the dark too on the sole.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So you got like a black metallic 5 midsole with the green glow on the bottom. Then the yellow one obviously is what, Michigan or Tokyo, or
I would assume because of the symbol it's Tokyo. Yeah.
Tokyo's. With
grape
midsole probably.
I would guess grape. I mean, this is just. Oh, I have no idea. I can't even tell what that is.
Those. I know those fives. Damn, I can't remember what the sneaker was, but they were terrible too. Like the padded insole, like the padded tongue part. Yeah, it's such a bad shoe, man. Like I feel like if you're gonna do a 5, and is this the first What The 5 or?
I believe so. I believe these are the first What The 5s.
Yeah, because even like
click on the 4s.
I think the 4s were probably the best executed.
These are wearable. Out of all the What This, these are absolutely wearable. It's cohesive, even though it doesn't match. Like it makes sense that so Oreo. Actually, it's so simple that you can't even really tell other than the Oreo.
No, it's
Oreo.
not. It's cement. It's cement for white cement fours, fire red fours, military fours.
Don't the Oreos have that black splatter too, though?
Let's see. There you go. White cement.
Oh, it says it on the
blue,
bottle.
fire
So
red,
stupid.
and black cement.
Yeah. There's no Oreo. Oreos is like completely different. Yeah.
Oh,
So
it must be
it's just
remembering
four.
wrong.
So then you know what? Go back to the fives.
Yeah, does it
So
say it
then
on the
maybe we
fives?
can see the. It should. We should see the description.
It should. Let's see
Why
what
didn't we
got.
just look at this before? We're so dumb.
Nope.
No. Don't say that. We're smart people.
Yeah.
No, because it doesn't say it on here. Because see, we're smart people.
That's right. We are. We're so smart.
We're so smart. We're smart people, guys. I'll check. I'll keep looking. See what we got. But yeah, the execution on the four. Yeah, the fours are probably the best of the series. The SBs are a fucking mess. There's so much going on those.
I think the Jordan 1, it was solid. I mean, I sold my pair. I could not wear those. I mean, I think my OCD or whatever the fuck I have, whatever mental issue I have, would not allow me to wear those.
All right.
But
No, I think you're a normal person. I think people have
Yeah.
mental issues who wear them.
yeah, people who want to be so flashy and shit that wear. Yeah.
If
you
I
know what?
ran a mental hospital, this is the shoe that I would give everybody. Every patient gets a what the 5.
You know what? I guess this is just one of those shoes where it's a pure call out to if you're like a hype beast or not, or like if you really just don't get what's going on. Because only people
All right,
who
on.
like
Here we go. Here we hold on. Here we go. I'm sorry, not to cut you off.
No,
it gives you what it has. So Tokyo, Shanghai, Raging Bulls, Bel Airs, Lasers, Green Beans, Army Olive. That's where that brown.
Oh yeah. The lining.
Brown lining, and then the Quai 54s.
Yeah. Why so many shoes?
Jesus, and not only shoes, but just not good shoes.
No.
You know what? The 5 hasn't gotten the best of treatment, to be honest. Like some of those guys alone were like good shoes, but if you put the 5s up against a lot of the other ones, like not the core colorways, like kind of got mistreated, if you ask me.
Yeah, the 5s have some of the weaker ones for sure.
No, what I was saying though is like basically if you see a kid wearing that, you know he's just on the hype train. He's not really like into it. He's just buying shit because it's like a special edition.
And real quick, now I know a lot, this whole segment has been devoted to kind of shitting on the What the series, but do you guys have an actual favorite What the sneaker?
I think the 4s are my favorite.
The 4s are really good, and then you know what? Although the LeBrons are actually unwearable, I kind of liked those LeBrons. Like for something so loud and crazy, like those were kind of tight.
Ooh, you know what? The Dunk Highs are like so insane that they almost work.
Isn't that they have the jump on the back or some shit? Like one of the heels has some crazy word on it or some shit.
No, this is the. Let me see. This is the What the Highs. This the SB Highs.
I mean,
These are insane.
That's a lot going on in that shoe, but I do like it though. It does.
are
It's
those?
because like the color, like the palette, is not bad.
I mean,
$800 for that.
the lows are 10 stacks on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, those should, yeah. Come on, bro. Let's not like.
Yeah,
Come on, bro.
For just the audio listeners, go full circle with the pigeon. For just the audio listeners, we're on StockX. We're just going through like each what the now.
Ooh.
At the time when those came out, I mean, those were people looked at those like they were like, wow, like you had to be insane. But yeah, man, come on, man. What the?
with the
every
blue lobster.
material. Wait, does it in the description? Did it say what shoes are on here? Because we can call it a couple of those, but no, this one doesn't
No,
have a
hold on.
description
I
either.
have to go look
Pigeons,
it up.
tweeds, luckies, let's see, bucks, Supreme, denims. Keep going. Keep turning the shoes around. You got Supreme. There's so many. I can't even remember. Off the top
This
of
is
my
like
head, but
eight,
yeah,
this is
man.
at least 10 shoes.
This is a lot of shoes, and then even on the inside, you've got a bunch of Wow,
Mm.
so many panels.
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
I think the best obtainable, and these were kind of hard, was the Kobe eights. I think
Oh,
the Kobe those I remember when those came out and how people like they flocked for Kobe eights. This is maybe 2013 ish, around that time. Those were 2013, 2014. Those were beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Look at this guy.
And I think it works more well. I think it works on basketball sneakers that people are actually going to play ball in. Because I think when you wear when you actually play ball on the court, it definitely works better. Like you can be flashy, but like to wear those like for just chilling and hanging, no.
No.
So okay. This is happening live. I got a text.
Uh-huh.
I could do this. Someone just offered me a 10.5 of the Fragment 3 for
Yeah.
free.
For free.
What? Yes.
It's not my size though.
What size are you?
9.
9.5.
Yeah, but I mean, we can try to, I know go to round 2 or try to flip those into a 9. Why not?
This is what he said. He goes, yo, I got a 10.5 if you want them. I know you're 9. You can have them if you're going to wear them, but if not, I'm going to sell them.
Ooh.
Well, then, all right, here's the thing. I mean, then 10.5 is like hard, obviously, to pull off, being the fact that it's a size and a half too big. But if you can try to turn that 10.5 to a 9, then I'm with you.
Yeah.
Oh, try to do it a little. Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's like, all right, you have the shoe. Now you have to you, Chris Chaney, have to either sell the 10.5 and then pay for the 9, or you have to find a place where you can trade your 10.5s for a 9. But you still have the shoe to try to now make it work. And whoever's looking out for you is like, gotta be, fam, you gotta be, you gotta be.
It's my guy right here.
So that's what I'm saying. So
yeah,
I think if you do it, then yeah, I mean,
Okay, I'm gonna tell after the show. I'm gonna tell him yeah, but it's not like they're going anywhere. So, fuck yeah. So everyone who fucking made fun of me for missing on those fragments, guess what, bitch? Karma my way.
I mean, you still missed out on them.
Yeah, but now I got them somehow. Came back around.
You finessed that one. I don't know how.
Yeah, I don't know how either, man. You must have fucking designed a motherfucker's, portfolio, hugged them up.
You got somebody a job.
You know what's funny is I literally have gotten paid to make other people's portfolio for them. Like just arrange make a nice little deck for them to present. I'm like, you're missing the point by paying me to do this. But yeah, I'll make you look good. Fine.
Good new job that you'll get fired at.
Wait, sorry, I derailed the conversation. We were just looking at the Kobe's, right? Those are cool. I like those. Yeah. I got distracted by the text when you guys were saying that. Sorry.
It's all good.
So which LeBron? What the LeBron? The 11s?
I think it was one of the Gundam looking ones. I forget what number it is. It might be 11.
Probably the 11s.
Or the 10s?
I got all of them up here.
It was like they had the South Beach.
Oh, the South Beach. This is what the MVP. What the 11.
Yeah,
it's these ones. These ones are like, even though they're like so unwearable, you can do it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. I think once again, I think when you get to the What The series, I think if you're actually stepping on the court, then yeah, I'm all for it. You want some like distinct sneakers, but like to wear, no.
Yeah, if you're running, if you're running around in them.
Let's play the what if. I don't like doing the what if game, but all right, what if Jordan Brand made a Jordan 11? What the? Like it had Concords, Playoff 11, black and red, Cool Gray, Space Jams, the OG ones, like the
that's fun. That's fun to think about. I mean, and you basically named all the ones that you would use. I can't think of another one other than those.
What's the all white one? The what do you call it? I forgot what the name of it.
The OVOs?
No. The all white 11s.
Not they don't call them like just the triple platinum like they usually do, right?
No, they're not triple platinums. They're see now this is all white 11s. They have a nickname, but either way, you know what I'm talking about.
The retro silver anniversary. Hold on, let me see here. 25th anniversary.
All white 11s. No. Legend Blue. They call it Legend Blue. I forgot what the original name was, but
I tried to Google it quick. It said anniversary or whatever, so I'm probably off.
It has they call it Legend Blue, but it's a different. The original nickname was something completely different.
See, just based off this conversation, we already like just conceptually, right? Just talking about the shoes that you could put on the 11. There's a way to make that wearable. Nike just chooses not to. I don't know why. You can make it symmetrical. You can make it so like it kind of sits easy with each other, that it's not too mismatched. It literally looks like you picked two shoes off in two different racks. Yeah.
Especially with the 11. 11 has like a very
the Columbias.
Ooh.
That's what it is. That's what they could. So they went from Columbia to Legend Blue, but they used to, when they first came out, they were Columbias.
Okay.
And so if you take if you take like the 5 best, obviously the 11s that everyone loves, and you fucking put them together, I think that's something that could be done. But when you start putting these 5s, no, it's trash. What if there was
I was gonna say, I wonder what they would do with 3s, because they haven't done a 3, right? Or did I miss that?
No, they haven't. I think they've done what the 4s, what the 5s, what the 1s, but I don't think there's been another Jordan collab. What the
3s would be cool too, just because like a lot of the classics sort of are similar enough where you can make it like super wearable even if they don't match. Sort of like the 4s.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say? I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was just trying to think if we had the 11s. I'm trying to think of another, sneaker that people love. That's
2s would be cool just because you have a lot of interesting collabs to pull from.
Yeah, there's a lot of panels too.
There's a lot of panels.
Yeah, the 3 wouldn't be so. The 3 would kind of be like the 4, where it'd be like just 4 shoes because there's not many panels, and one of them has to be an elephant, so it's not like you already lost one there. But
Yep.
14s would be cool, I think. Because there's only like 4 that really stick out. You know what I mean?
9s would be a mess, I think.
See, these are the types of conversations that should be on that sneaker show.
Which one?
The Sneakerheads.
Oh, Sneakerheads, yeah. We were having a good time, Chris. Why did you bring that up?
We have to talk about it.
All right, everybody. Here's another episode of Sneakerheads.
Well, no, because I was going to say, just to segue into the sneakerhead thing, because we could talk about the what the all day, but I mean, like, they did start off the 4th episode with like hypotheticals like that, or like, conversational things like this. They just didn't make it like the full episode. They try to squeeze that, what we are doing here, into 30 seconds at the beginning of the show.
Right.
Like, so for those listeners maybe who are new to the podcast, we're going episode by episode of the Sneakerhead show that's on on Netflix. We're on episode 4. And they opened the episode with everyone waiting outside talking about what's the best non-athlete sneaker of all time and the best non-basketball sneaker. And which is the best Kanye shoe.
Yes.
So similarly, how we were just having this what the conversation, this is what that show should really be elaborating on and build a storyline around that.
Right. But that becomes tough just because like you alienate entry level, I think.
Actually, I would argue that you're actually probably educating them more because they're going to learn a lot more models.
That's true. They are going to learn a lot.
When you watch Sneakerheads, you don't learn anything. Literally, we were more informative in this one conversation than this whole series is going to be the entire time.
That's true. First of all, the entire episode opens up before that conversation happens. A little kid opening a box of sneakers, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool. We're gonna get like an origin story." Nope, it's the same fucking Oregon 4s from the previous episode
with the scuff
on it.
And a little kid is wearing Mark Wahlberg shoes, and I'm like, "Yeah, we're just supposed to pretend like this will be fine."
Yeah,
Like he's totally gonna wear these shoes, you know?
Yeah, that was what was so crazy to me. Like the little kid, is calling shots to get Oregon, like the Oregon fours. Like,
Yeah.
So I didn't even realize that was what happened in the beginning until later when he called and he was
Right.
like, "Yo, hot dog too." What's the kid's name?
Hot Dog Daddy too. Get it right, man. Yeah. And yeah, exactly. First of all, that's the name they chose for the kid.
hmm
And then I agree with Chris. I thought the whole time I was like, oh, we're gonna look at like, I think like the main character's name is Devin. I think we were gonna look at Devin's first pair of shoes, maybe. I thought, or Bobby's first pair of shoes.
That's what I thought was. That's how I thought it was starting out too. I was like, oh, it must be some flashback.
Because the series started with him going to get the fours.
Right.
So I thought this was going to be him with the four. Like the writing is just so bad on the show.
You really could have. You missed a fucking opportunity here.
The one thing that I guess we can get out of this episode, because literally there's not much to talk about. Well, I guess Steve Buscemi actually agreeing to do that is literally. I have my notes in front of me. Steve Buscemi, like reading the script and going like, "Yeah, I'll do that." No, but we can answer those questions that they brought up. So like, I don't know if you guys have one, but do you guys have a non-athlete sneaker that you really like?
Non-athlete. I mean, when you get to non-athletes, I mean, how many non-athletes really have sneakers? Like,
Yeah.
Well, no, I think they were saying in general, like Forces or like classic leathers or, like Stan Smith. Well, actually, that's an athlete, I guess.
Even Air Forces started out as a fucking, if people were playing basketball in Air Forces.
I would have said Blazers, but people skate and play basketball in those.
Like if we're talking non-athlete shoe, I mean, it really pretty much starts in maybe Kevin Hart had an athlete, and that was a trainer.
Yeah.
Kanye West. I mean, but how many dudes really get non-athletes get athlete shoes? Drake.
Yeah, Drake. But
Drake.
He's not even getting his own shoe. He's just getting colors.
That's what I'm saying. He's getting colors. So I mean, the lines are a little blurred when you do that because Kanye's like the only one with the actual shoe that they kind of
made for him.
And then I think the question then becomes, what's your favorite Kanye sneaker?
Yeah, which is kind of what they did on the show, to be honest. This is like the most authentic thing they've done the entire 4 episodes that we've watched.
Mm-hmm.
And then it all comes down to the twos, right? Easy twos are probably the best one. So that's not really much of an argument.
Yeah, I mean, I think it depends because I think some people like the Yeezy ones, and then for just their ignorance in terms of how they develop them and like the height and all that, and then the Yeezy 2 is more of a streamlined version. It all depends on your preference.
What about non-basketball shoe?
What about the Yeezy Bapesta?
That's a beautiful sneaker, man. That that had you known it was gonna be what it was, you would have been out there to get them. But Yeezy Bapesta is amazing too. I remember that shit back in the days.
Jaspers, you have them.
Yeah, Jaspers are. Yeah, they're up there, but I don't know. They're just so unwearable to me. Like Yeezy 2s and Yeezy 1s, and are just wearable sneakers. I mean, you put on a pair of Louis Vuittons in general are already like,
yeah.
And then to add the kind, like it's like it's a motherfucking mortgage on you. That's a motherfucking car on your feet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, buddy.
So
what about best non-basketball?
Best non-basketball shoe.
So they brought up Serena's, which I think was the right direction because I think it's after basketball, the best shoes are tennis.
Yeah. No, best shoes after basketball are skateboarding.
Oh, here's a conversation. Okay, because I hear you, Luke, but I disagree because if you look at the landscape of wearable tennis and wearable skate shoes, I think tennis wins that.
Whoa, hold up.
You're like saying Agassiz? You comparing Agassiz to skateboarding, the SBs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think they're more.
I'm not saying. I'm saying generally speaking. I'm saying for everybody.
Right.
So I'm including like everyone's mom in this conversation too. Like I think they're more wearable than skate shoes.
Okay, yeah, you give anybody a Stan Smith, and they could put an outfit together.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Mhm.
they're way generally have more access points and wearability than like most skate shoes.
I mean, like, look, my first shoe was a Dunk,
Right, and
you
I hear
know,
you.
so like it wasn't even an SB Dunk; it was a Dunk High. So I gotta go. I would go SB Dunk. Well, no, I wouldn't go SB Dunk actually. No, I'd have to go SB Dunk. Probably a low.
I mean, you said Agassi, Lawrence. I think Agassi, that's a good shoe, and I think most people are going to look better in Agassi's if you force them on the feet than SBs.
No, I think SB's over Agassi's.
All day, baby.
Oh, I can't wait to look at the Discord after this.
Mhm.
Yeah. All you're gonna have. Look at who's siding with you. That's all I'm saying.
I can already see the one person who's going to side with me, and I'm not happy.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Let's talk more about this episode, or do you have any more questions that you want to hit us
No,
with?
I mean that was all they asked in the show, so that's cool.
Okay, so what happens in the episode?
So they get
They
the
go-
clue from Hot Dog Honey or whatever his name is,
Yeah.
Hot Dog Daddy.
Yeah, Hot Dog Daddy.
which you find out is a literal child
Yes.
Mhm.
who has more information on these coveted Jordan Zeros. What a dumb
Mhm.
premise for a fucking stupid show.
It's the thing that bothers me the most about the show is that they had to make up a model of shoe. Like I don't like it's supposed to be like you're basically ripping off like Monty Python Holy Grail type shit, you know?
Mhm.
Like, oh look, this is the road to El Dorado. There's a city made of gold at the end of this trail. Just follow us, basically. But it's like I don't know, man. This is not the way you introduce people to sneaker culture.
No, and shoehorning like Nigel Sylvester and then who was that? Nick Young? Like
Nick
just
Young was in there.
Yeah.
Swaggy P. Yep.
Yo, so just as shoehorning celebrities into the so that's one thing. All right, so they shoehorn Nigel Sylvester and then Nick Young, and then only sneaker people know who John Buscemi is. They even made the joke. They're like, "Wait, the movie star, like the hack joke." But
Yeah.
like, you need to know sneakers in order to know John Buscemi. They're not going to know who that is.
Mhm.
Yeah, they didn't really do a good job of explaining who he is.
Mhm.
Yeah, they just said he's a guy who has a sandwich shop.
Who has a sandwich shop? Who designed designed shoes?
Mhm.
How did he get his address to go to the house?
Huh?
He went to John Buscemi's house after he got the capicola or whatever meat it was for the sandwiches.
Yeah, it was Capicola.
He just
I
shows
don't
up at his
know.
house.
Bro.
That
The plot holes in this show. I don't try not to. I watch it with like as far away as possible, just trying not to look too deep into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I look at it like this, man. It's a, it's to me, it's cameo driven. They put all these people in there to push to move the show. The acting is terrible. It's just non-authentic, and the only thing that is kind of I like, and obviously it's a TV show, so they have to make it a little. They have to add some type of element to it. But I mean, obviously, sneakers have ruined many people's lives, and I think that's the main character's main issue. I think in life where he's fucking up off of sneakers. Whether it's his family and he needs to get this money back. For whatever, for the storage and all this shit. But it's just not good. It's not good.
So yeah, I think the only thing that's like keeping me at all interested in this show is to see what happens with the main character and his family. Like
Mhm.
that's the main thing that's like kind of driving the plot at this point, where it's like, is this lady gonna leave him? Because I don't know. I feel like I'm on her side at this point.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
no, so I don't. Just, all right, going to what you're talking about, Luke, where she leaves for the weekend or whatever, giving him just enough time to go to Tokyo
To go to Hong Kong.
to Hong Kong. That's what it was. To go to Hong Kong to see NSYNC because the guy who might own these Jordan Zeros might be there, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Why did why did she say she's leaving and then go, all right, I'm coming back at Monday at 5? She gave a very hard deadline.
Specific time that she was going to be there. Yep.
Very specific time. She's basically saying like, go chase your shoes for 2 days and figure it out. I think. It doesn't sound like she wants him to it's dumb. It's dumb.
Yeah, it's just.
And then
just
the Asian guy showed up in the beginning of the episode, and
he's part of
he's the cringiest guy in the fucking crew.
Mm-hmm.
How does he out cringe the white guy?
And the white guy's cringy as fuck.
Yo, they do not. They're not. The white people in that show are. Whoever wrote this does not like white people. They don't have any
wrote
white
this
people.
show doesn't like Asians more than white people.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the guy, that's our guy.
That's your guy.
You can't give us anybody else.
Mhm.
It's got to be this dork. I don't like it. Nori's the best character in the show.
Yeah, she is the best character. I agree.
Best character in the show.
I don't know why she keeps hanging out with these guys now, like willingly.
That's the other real problem with this show. Why does she keep hanging out with them?
I hope one of the people who listen, like watch or was in that show, is listening to this.
I hope so. They're probably all listening to it, except no, King Batch too.
Is it Batch or Bach?
It's
King.
Batch.
Oh, really? King Batch?
It's Batch.
How do you know that?
I was a Vine kid.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean,
You guys remember Vine?
I remember Vine. All right, so here, this is what we're gonna do. All right, Discord. We clearly don't like this show. This
At
show
all.
sucks.
Yeah.
If you enjoy us reviewing each episode, tell us, because we'll keep doing it, and that's the only way we're doing it. If no one mentions it, we're not gonna do this again.
No, we can't get through.
I can't. Yeah, I can't get through this.
We can't get through this without the support. We're gonna Goku spirit bomb this shit. We need you guys to give us your energy
Mhm.
if you want us to keep doing it. If not, we'll just let Evil Boo fucking blow up the planet.
There
Yeah,
you go.
because I also don't want you guys to like every time this segment comes to like, all right, the podcast is done. Like I don't want you shutting off the podcast because we're reviewing this stupid show that's terrible.
Or we might just fuck around and review it like in the beginning, so you got to listen to it to get to the next.
To get to the good shit.
There you go, fuckers.
That's how we get you.
And what did that guy say at the end? The guy was like, "Yo, my kid dropped 30 on Kanye's kid."
Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Why? I was like, how does this man live in a neighborhood where this guy's going to basketball camp with Kanye's kid? And which one?
Yeah, I was gonna
Which
say
one?
because the youngest one is young, right? That kid's not playing ball yet.
That kid's not playing ball. The only one he would be playing ball against is North.
Yeah, so is he bragging about his kid
Bragging
dunking
about
on North?
Dropping 30 on a girl, a little girl who has bro, what?
Mhm.
Oh,
They're just name dropping. I mean, that is the one thing they did get right about this culture: the level of name dropping.
yeah, that's actual facts.
That's pretty accurate.
Mm.
I mean, I guess we could do Hype Plus Heat and get out of here
You can
now.
get out of here because there's a motherfucking Tampa Bay New Orleans game, and Mr. Antonio Brown is back, baby.
Oh, Lawrence got money on the.
No, I don't. I just want to see Antonio Brown fucking melt down soon.
Yes.
They stole my team. My whole team is in Tampa now.
That's correct.
Yeah, deal with it.
Gronk, AB, TB. Yes,
All
sir.
great Patriots.
All down there.
All in Tampa. But what's your hypeless heat, fellas? What you got?
I'll go first just because do I have it up still? Oh, I think I X'd it out. Well, oh no, I still have it. No, because last week, Luke stole my Fila reference.
Yes.
We did talk about Fila. I'm gonna go with, as I said last week, the Fila Cage, as I just think it's a very underrated. Fila is generally an underrated brand. I know it's not like doing the greatest amount of work out here, but they do have some good silhouettes, and I think the Cage is one of them. It's a great basketball shoe. It fits next to any of the other bulky basketball shoes that you wear, and look, even this one right now, it's $54. It's on sale.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very nice. My pick this week, I'm gonna go with my hometown hero, Jeremy Lin. He's got a. Oh no, is this not the one? No, I gave you the link, didn't I?
Yeah, this is it. This is what you sent me.
No, I sent you an Alibaba link.
Oh, oh, maybe you did. Wait, hold on. Let me just talk about it while I pull it
All
up.
right, so I'm picking the Jeremy Lin signature shoe, the Jeremy Lin ones, baby. That is my shit right there. If you, yeah, definitely sent you that in the group chat.
Okay, hold on.
What do you call it? Listen, they're a basketball shoe. They look like basketball shoes, but they just got Jeremy Lin's name on them. So obviously, I gotta stand. That's what I gotta do. I really want to see these shoes.
Hold on. They're coming, buddy. What is up with this website?
That's the other thing. They're made by X Step, or I believe it's pronounced Step, which is a very interesting company.
This website's like the phone version. It's like zoomed in.
you're on the mobile version. Just you see that M all the way in the top next to the AliExpress on the code, on the address.
No, Luke. I'm not a fucking. I don't have
all the way
your.
on
I
the
don't have
left,
your
all the way
nerd
on-
knowledge of websites.
all the
Oh,
way
this
on the-
one.
Yeah. Take out the M, or it's
Okay.
too late. And the period.
Oh, I didn't do that. Oh no, it worked.
There we go. It worked.
Hey, look at Luke is a
There we
nerd.
go. Yeah, buddy. So those are the shoes. I like the translucent hit on them. It is a very shiny shoe. A couple of the models look like they got a swoosh on them. Which one? You were talking about it earlier. He's got like another model that definitely looks like it has a swoosh on them. They almost look like Zoom Freaks. The Giannis model.
Yeah. I mean, these are cool. These are. I mean, look, these were fell right from under me. I try to pay attention to the Asian market of sneakers because I think it's like getting stuff right. You know, I've been saying this for a while. Like, Li Ning is probably the best one to me, but Anta, all these guys are doing some good shit. And I was unfamiliar with these guys. You put me on, Luke. Thanks. And these look cool. I'm not fucking mad at these. They kind of remind me of like some streamlined LeBrons, to be honest.
Yes, or like the Jordan Why Not Zeros or something like that.
Yeah, you definitely like a Jordan Why Not or like a LeBron Soldier.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a better comparison for sure. Soldier.
You know, like a Soldier. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, anything that's not a swoosh, that's kind of cool.
What do you got for us, Al?
This feels like a little bit of heat, but it definitely, it feels like you could have got these at retail or under retail. And I'm gonna go with the AirTech Challenge too. So I'm gonna go with the Andre Agassi's.
Wow, bringing it back full fucking circle.
We just talked about tennis shoes, and I feel as if like I said, there's been plenty of times. Yeah, there's a little hype behind them, but at the same time, most of the time, they were flying under the radar. People were able to get them under retail at times. I know I was able to get a pair years ago under retail.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they're just fucking heat, man. That people, nice shoe.
Yes.
I mean, this is what I'm saying though. I think a lot of people could pull these off more than they could pull off a Dunk. All ages, gender, doesn't matter. Like AirTech Challenge over a Dunk makes most sense to me.
But that, like, look at your shoe collection.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Look at
Yeah.
your shoe collection.
Yeah.
All of your shoes kind of look like this.
That's not incorrect.
Not incorrect is all I'm saying. I think
Uh,
you give somebody a pair of Kentucky Dunks. You don't think they're going to be able to figure out how to style that?
I mean, it's pretty. It's close. That's all I'm not
right,
saying
no,
you're wrong.
You're right. It's close. It's close. I could see people wearing these. I do see people wearing these.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be the hot lava color. It could be any color, any of those colors.
Yeah,
but I think it's just definitely a nice shoe that you can.
very nice shoe.
I think maybe on a later episode or like a different segment, or we should talk about when Agassi was playing Michael Chang and like Reebok and Nike were having the sneaker war with them.
Ooh, I love me a good sneaker war.
Because the court victory, because they were both white shoes. The court victory had the lime, and these had the red or whatever, and like they were really going back and forth at each other. And that shit was crazy.
Ooh, some real history shit.
Yeah, they had like ads attacking each other. It was like kind of like it was like a political campaign, kind of. They're just talking shit about each other the whole time.
Now
It
it's
was
full circle.
great. Now it's there. We go. Boom.
That is full circle.
Well, I guess that's it, guys. You know where to follow us, but in case you're new, you can follow me at notthatcheney.com. You can follow Luke at Trevisis. You can follow Lawrence at LZD325. Check out the Instagram at Subpodcast NYC, where we have an email. They can email us. There's also a phone number attached, so you could leave us a voicemail or text us. And join the Discord for sure. The Discord's growing every week.
We have new emojis.
Yes, we have. Is that what they're called? Emojis?
Yeah, they're called
Emoticons.
No, they're emojis.
Oh, okay.
But we have emojis for all of us now. All three of us have our own emojis. Lawrence has 2. I have 2. Well, actually, I have 1, and then the French guy has 1.
The French guy has 1.
French guy, yes.
And then Chris has 1 too. And if you're a real fan, you know what it sounds like.
So this is the Discord, everybody. Look, we have constant updates. We have a buy sell trade area. We talk about the latest pickups. What'd you wear today? We have an anime discussion because there's a bunch of nerds in here. Hypeless Heat's in there, and then we have links to other great sneaker Discord. So just come in, hang out,
Show them some of the emojis.
Oh yeah, I don't know how to do that on the computer
Bottom right.
though. Oh, this guy.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait, why is he sad? Oh, there we go. Mine's just slow. Yeah, so we got the Sup logo, Supreme shirt. Oh shit, it went away. Yeah, there's Lawrence is the funniest because you have the happy and the angry.
Yeah, you have a disappointed Lawrence and a happy Lawrence.
And a happy Lawrence.
We even have a Juice. We have a Juice. Juice Foster.
Yeah, Juice snuck in. Look at little Luke, huh? Look at little Luke.
Little Lukey.
Little got him. A little my laugh here.
Yeah.
And then all the classics: Jordan crying, Will Smith.
Stonks.
Yeah, no, this is we got the brand logos.
Good old stonks, baby.
Good old stonks, baby. L for when you get an L. Notice there's no W because there's not really any W's happening, but you do got the got 'em. The Lawrence ones are so funny.
The Lawrence ones are great.
Lawrence, this is Lawrence when we're doing a bit, and then Lawrence when we stop doing a bit. But that's it, guys. Any final thoughts before we get out of here? Any last words?
Nah, man. Y'all be safe, man. We fucking Biden regime, baby.
Biden baby.
46.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but that's it, guys. So we'll see you next week.
Yes.
Peace.
Peace.